Well, hi and welcome. It's just great to be back with you, and I'm thrilled to be here with these incredible teachers who are graduates of my Passing the Torch mentoring program, and it's a really just very potent time for all of us, really, because we're here in this time mining what is biointelligence, what is embodied movement, and really looking from a place of how do we language that, which is really challenging. It's challenging, and that's why this is an invitation to look at, as we're exploring being with a more embodied way of being with ourselves rather than pull your belly in, pull your shoulders down. How does the natural breath move us? How does gravity support us? We're exploring this in so many powerful ways, and it was wonderful. Jenny actually just showed us some wonderful things with this little hacky sack ball, and it really had me think, you know, it's always, that's the beauty of biointelligence, is that it isn't a one-way channel of me downloading information. It's really about a collaborative way of being with one another, and that's the power of what we're talking about. So I'm thrilled to be with you, and they've, you know, some of them have said they'd love to share a little bit about what we're doing together and, you know, what's opening up.
I think one of the things for me and what has drawn me back to Wendy over the years is working with learning to speak a more universal language around movement, particularly as it relates not just to Pilates but other movement methods. And even beyond that, working with clients from people who are absolute basic and beginner in movement all the way through to athletes and advanced movers and professional dancers, just being able to find a language that works across a range of people and a range of movement methods.
For me, I keep coming back to Wendy for 15 years now or more, and I find the biointelligence, it makes Pilates more accessible, in my opinion. The exploration, the possibilities, and the aha moments that you get for yourself as a teacher and with the students. I like touching them and having them feel their bodies, and I like how it makes you're present. You know, you're more present with everything you're doing with them, and it empowers them to be the expert. So you get to let go of that. You don't have to be the fixer, or you're the facilitator. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the way you don't have to learn a bunch of exercises. We're learning how to notice what already exists, notice the relationships that exist within the body, and then discovering the natural movement that should be there already. So
That's beautiful.
Different.
It's like, yeah, letting fall away what's unnecessary.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
And that was my first experience with Wendy at the PMA. I didn't know what she was talking about. My head didn't know what she was talking about.
So perfect.
But my body was like, I need more of this. Whatever this is, I need more of this. And so I've been with you since '05. And, you know, it's just been an incredible experience and just development, not just of the movement, but of myself, my life. Yeah.
And I will say, along that same vein, it really feels like infinite possibility when it's no longer just the exercises, because it's going to be different today than it was yesterday, than it is tomorrow, than it is like 5 years from now. So it's kind of like, it feels to me like I'm continually inspired, which is, you know, pretty awesome when you're teaching full time, you know, because that could get really easy to be
Beyond the exercise.
kind of
fall into a
totally.
rut.
Yeah.
And it almost takes pressure off, because you don't have to know everything. You just have to be aware and
Be present.
open, be present.
Yeah.
And, you know, oftentimes the client's body or your own body will show you the way, show you what's needed, what's necessary.
I mean, I feel like I'm still able, and I think we are giving credit to Kathy Grant and Romana and the people who explored, and I mean, they were in some ways doing some of this.
Yes.
Maybe they didn't know. I think Kathy Grant was for sure. And I even think Ramona and her positive teaching.
Absolutely.
She was always empowering the student to be just a little more, or a little
Right.
bit better versus the
Such a
don't.
passionate teacher.
She was very passionate, and I will give credit to them always, and you and all the teachers that I've worked with. You get something from everyone. So.
One of the things that keeps me coming back to Wendy is she's always learning. Oh, I remember her saying some time ago that if she finds or discovers somebody that knows something that she wants to know, she makes it a priority to go know it. So whether you read the book or you go to a workshop or you train directly with the person, you know, that's a high priority, and that's something that I value and try to do as well, and really appreciate that.
Thank you.
A practice in biointelligence moves the work out of the hour in the studio and out into the rest of your life. The practice in the studio is practice for doing the things that you do all day, every day.
Yep. Well said.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you. Our pleasure.
Thank
Beautiful. Yeah, and thank you.
Thank you.
And come join us. Come play. See you soon.